welcome to the newest member to the Buff Nerds Locations family, the Lodge. So this is our new spot. We just got the studio probably like the beginning of January, but right now we're just in the process of building out this new studio. One of the reasons why we got this studio is because we have the barracks, which is like a very gritty industrial warehouse. We have Honeymoon Hideout, which is a vintage house. We have the desert, Eclectic West. You know, you have the open desert land and different sets and whatnot. And so we wanted something, another location that just had some rich wood texture that we could do some cool things in. So currently it's not built out the way we want it, but we're in the process of doing that. So I just want to walk you guys through what we're doing to the space and just, you know, give you guys a little insight into the product before it's fully finished. So over here, we're going to be building a church set. And so we'll have, you know, church pews, a runner, a pulpit, some candelabras, a cross, and this will be like a cool little neon church set, all of which will be easily movable so that if you want to set up a scene in this space, if you want to like build something or do something in this open area or just shoot up against the wood wall, you can wheel all of that out and move it. And so that's kind of, this space will be like a church set, but will be also fully adjustable and movable to whatever you want it to be. Over here, we're going to be removing this sink. This will all come out. This wall will get a fresh new vintage kind of textured wallpaper look and feel. And then we're having some art department build us like this speaker wall. So it'll be this vintage speaker wall of all these speakers and different sound things stacked up. That'll live there. So you can either shoot against that wall there, or you could wheel out that speaker wall and shoot in it over there, up against this wall, wherever you want to. But that'll be like a cool feature wall that's right there. This will be a nice little shooting corner, whether it's the wood texture and the wallpaper, or, you know, the speaker wall to shoot up against with some microphones and cords running everywhere. It'll be a cool little set piece over there. Come with me over here. Over here is where we'll have our gear corner. The gear hasn't arrived yet. We ordered it, so you'll have some lights, hazers, grip and electric equipment. That'll all kind of be stationed and lived over here, and it'll be like one flat fee. You can just like, you know, pay that $200 fee add-on and have access to all of the gear, the hazers, the lights, the grip and electric equipment, as well as all these lamps, and you can do some cool stuff with that. Over there, bathroom. Then you come upstairs. We got a cool little second level like loft area. It has a very like dance studio feel. So up here would be more of like a kind of photo studio. The roof is really low, and so you can hang and drape all these fabrics. It's basically like a built-in grid. So you know at a studio they may have like metal piping, and there might be like a overhead grid to where you can hang and clamp lights and stuff. Well, that's how this works as well. You can clamp lights, but you can also take and drape these fabrics and just clip them right on, and they drape down, and it allows you to get some cool photo studio looks. Again, the natural light in here is just really beautiful, especially when you haze it up. You got this big skylight, you have all these windows in here, and so there's a bunch of cool textures in here. And so we'll just add to this a little bit more in the photo studio element, with just like some props, some chairs, you know, some more backdrops, a couple plants, and this will be more of like just left open to kind of do whatever you want. Photo studio, dance studio, whatever, you know, move everything out, just have it be an open space. Whatever you want, you can do up here. But it's just cool to have those two different levels. And yeah, I mean, that's roughly essentially the space. And what's cool about the staircase too is you could always do a scene where someone's coming in or out. And so that's always like a nice little added feature. So yeah, that's pretty much the space and what we're doing to it, what we're using it for. Just another one to add to the resume of our spaces. You know, a more like wooden, you know, kind of textured studio, very like Vogue-ish, if you will. And so that's just, you know, another one to the list, and currently working on getting the space directly next door to this one to do something pretty crazy. I don't know if I want to talk about it yet or not, but I might just hint at it. Basically taking Honeymoon Hideout, selling the house, and rebuilding the house in that warehouse. More on that later, but that's happening.